Hello, everybody. Hello, good evening, and welcome to the Holmfirth Tavern quiz. Yes, it is quiet because I've only just got going. And I know that you were thoroughly looking forward to me coming on. Gary DJ Duncan. So, hello, good evening, everybody. How are we doing? Give us a shout out. As always, let me know who is in your team and who's taking part in the Holmfirth Tavern quiz this evening. Welcome. It's the 11th of August. While that week has gone incredibly quick, but hopefully you're all looking forward to another Fandavidosi quiz here down at Holmfirth Tav. First port of call, as always, let me know who's taking part as part of your team. All you have to do is drop me a message on the right-hand side. And I don't want to just know that you're taking part. I want to know who else in your team is taking part, who else is behind the screen, who's the actual brains behind the operation, and who is taking part and just writing it. So, so far we've got HRH, Her Royal Highness, Alison, and Andrew, Gary DJ Duncan, and I presume Helen is on board as well. Or is it her time in the bath now, and then she'll jump out just before the quiz starts? We've got the Cartwrights as well. I presume that's just David and Joanne, but it just says the Cartwrights. I haven't got no more information than that. And Auntie Bev and John send their apologies tonight. They're away doing something a lot better, which is probably a long list of things that it's really much better than the quiz. But at least they're honest and they've told us they're not here. But right, who else is hello? Who else is here and doing the quiz with us tonight? Give us a shout out. Right, if you haven't downloaded the or if you haven't logged onto YouTube and can't message, if you know me personally, drop me a message on the old telephone. And if you are enjoying a beverage, as I will be very, very shortly, make sure you take a selfie and share it with me. So you can either drop it to the Holmfirth Tavern Facebook page, or if you know me personally, drop it down to my telephone, and I will make you YouTube famous. I will temporarily make you YouTube famous, and you'll forever be encaptured in the land of the internet. Right, what we'll do is, as always, we're going to get going in a few minutes or two. Right, so we've got good evening from Devon and Hillary, the Bardsleys from Batley. So welcome the Bardsleys from Batley, and as always, it's a pleasure to have you back. I think you missed last week, if I'm right in thinking. Did you have a good holiday? Let me know if you had a good holiday. I think you had a week off. And I know you were probably planning on coming down this week, but hopefully, as we are, it was a bit of an unexpected week this week. It was in the area in Kirklees. There was local restrictions put down on the Kirklees and wider area. So we did expect to be shut for 2 weeks on the Monday, Tuesday, and the Wednesday, but we have decided to come live from the tavern this week. So you all remember what it's like. But business as usual from next week. We are back down at the tavern. So if you are coming down, obviously with the restrictions intact, you want to still come down and enjoy the tavern and do the quiz with us live here. There's plenty of opportunity. We do have plenty of spare tables. And even if you were to come tonight, that's still not a problem. You one little bit. Georgia and Kitty Chalmain has also joined us. Welcome. I hope you enjoyed tonight's quiz. You can be our standing resident on the lowest score. Hopefully you're going to prove me wrong this week. I've got every faith that you are going to prove me wrong. Yes, we did have a nice break in Anglesey. So, wow, super. Well, I'm really pleased you did. It must have been nice to get away, especially in these really weird and unprecedented times. As we keep on saying, that must be the word of the year. Literally the word of the year. Right, before we get going in a few minutes' time, just a reminder, all you're going to need is your pen and paper at the ready. Plus, and it's highly recommended, a beverage in hand. I've got my beverage here. Now, if you are coming down to the Holmfirth Tavern this weekend, as a very special treat, we have got Cyrus on tap, which is one of the finest Three Fiends beers that there is. So if you get the opportunity to come down, I highly recommend. I probably wouldn't say it's a session beer. I'll give you a heads up on that one. But you probably could enjoy a couple of pints before moving on to something else. If you do come down, do make sure you grab yourself a pint or two of the Cyrus Three Fiends special. It's absolutely fandabidosa, and it definitely gets the tip of the hat from me. Right, so who else is joining us this week? Let me know who's taking part in the Holmfirth Tavern quiz. Give us a shout out on the old messenger in the bottom right-hand corner. just let me know who is taking part, not just yourself who's there typing away, but who is behind the screen. Now, it's probably well known that that last week I couldn't pronounce a word. So what I've done is I've been practicing, and I'm going to do my best. I actually do impersonations now. So I'm actually been practicing a word I really couldn't say last week. So in my best Gary DJ Duncan voice, I'm going to say the word. Now you have to let me know how you think I'm doing with the pronunciation here. But here we go. So
hallucinogenic.
There you go. Look at that. That is my best Gary DJ Duncan impression that I'll ever do. Honestly, I think I really got the dulcet tones in there. So let me know what you think my impression. Just in case you don't think it was me and you think it was something else, I'm just going to
hallucinogenic.
Look at that. Unbelievable. I told you, every inch perfect that was. That was absolutely inch perfect. Right. So we've got the Spaniards, Popo, Gami, Granville. No?
I've got a team.
Oh, here we go. Fan Davidosi. We've got a team joining us in the Holmfirth Tavern for the quiz. I mean, this is going to be fantastic. Hopefully, they're going to come and sit next to us and join us. I'll make them temporarily YouTube famous in a few minutes' time. Couldn't have done it, Gary. I know. Literally, I hope you were impressed with that. That pronunciation, because I think it was inch perfect, absolutely inch perfect. Right, who else have we got? IBBSSHQ. Now, somebody is going to have to tell me what IBBSSHQ is, because I want to say hello to you, but I only know you by IBBSSH. Ah, right, it's Miss Childs. Welcome, Becky, and welcome to tonight's quiz. Hi guys, how are we doing? Welcome to tonight's quiz. Fan Davidosi, we have people in the house. I just thought I was going to be talking to my son for the entire time, but we have people who are also going to come and join me for the Holmfirth Tavern quiz. Now, this is the most intimate quiz I've ever done in my life.
Surely we're guaranteed to win.
Well, you are guaranteed to be the best team in the tavern tonight. And that is a guarantee. So welcome to the Holmfirth Tavern quiz. I am also live on YouTube, so I am going to make you YouTube famous. So everyone at home, I want to give you the loudest clapping and shouting for these two who are absolute heroes, keeping me company tonight. What's your name, sorry?
Natasha and Dan.
Natasha and Dan. Right, let's give her oh, hang on a sec. Right. Where are you? Hey! Welcome, Natasha and Dan, to the Holmfirth Tavern. You been down here before? First time?
First time.
Oh, first time at the tavern?
First time at the tavern, yeah.
Wow.
That's great.
Wow, Fan Davidosi. Well, thank you very much for joining us.
Yeah, all right.
So, who else is there? Who else is there joining us in the YouTube land? Give us a shout out. We've got Natasha and Dan in the house, battling it out in these very weird times. You've got a fan club already. It says "Good luck, Natasha and Dan."
Hey.
Everyone, I just get the feeling that everyone at home is rooting for you guys to be the best team in the tavern tonight. Right, we're going to get going in 1 minute time. So, pens and paper at the ready. For you guys at home, you will just need a pen and paper. If you've done it before, well done. Hopefully, you remember how we do the quiz. If you haven't, don't worry. I will talk you through it step by step and take you on this beautiful journey that we call the Holmfirth Tavern quiz. Are you impressed?
I am.
That's nice, yeah.
I'm really impressed with the quiz sheet.
She's more impressed with the quiz sheet than she is the room. There you go. Fan Davidosi, look at that. We impressed one way or another. Unfortunately, if you don't want to just look at me, we're going to get me on the screen as well. I mean, you're going to be surrounded by me. You are blessed.
Oh, fabulous.
People pay for this privilege, but no, you guys get it for free tonight on the house. And what are you drinking?
I'm on the
Tavern.
Oh, we got one drink in the Holmfirth Tavern Pale Ale, Natasha, and Dan, you've got all the Dortmunder.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely. Both beautiful beers. If you like something a little bit different, I don't know if it's still on. I hope it is now. The Draft Cyrus. Oh my word, that is amazing. That is amazing. It's well worth trying it if you can. Right. Oh, and you've got a couple of people giving you a clap as well. There you go.
Hey.
I think there's a slight delay. So If you want me to wave to myself, I can wave. And then look, I can wave to myself. I can wave to me. It's brilliant. There you go. Beautiful world we're in. Right, guys, we're going to get going in 2 minutes' time. I'll explain each round as we go ahead. So don't worry. I will make sure that everybody understands where we're at. If you haven't already, make sure you do get yourselves a beverage in hand. These two beautiful people inside the tavern have. Make sure you guys have at home as well. Any questions as we go along, just drop it in the comment section. Feel free to shout at me. Pronunciations are definitely going to be terrible and wrong as always, but if you feel free to pick me up on it. And I've even got somebody live in the house who can pick me up on my horrendous pronunciation as well. Do you want me to do my best pronunciation from last week?
Come on.
Right, hang on a sec. Are you ready? And this is definitely me saying it because I can definitely say this, right? Hang on a sec. This is always seamless. Oh, come on.
Hallucinogenic.
You try saying that written down. Can you say it? Can you say it?
Hallucinogenic. Hallucinogenic.
Come on, Natasha, can you say it?
Hallucinogenic.
I still can't say it. I've seen it a million times. I get the piece of paper. I do it as I go. Right. Oh, what's behind that? It's just a piece of paper. Right, guys. Ladies and gentlemen at home, pens and paper are ready. In the house, are we ready to do the quiz?
We're ready.
Woo! Look at that. I love the enthusiasm in here. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Right, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, hang on a sec. Have a look. See if anybody wants. Oh, if you are local and you want to support these heroes and they are worth clapping, you can. What's your table number there, guys? Number 11. This side here.
Yes, 11.
If you download the Round app, you can buy them a drink on table number 11. I'm just helping these guys out. I'm trying my best. I'm giving you. These guys are heroes. So if you want to support some heroes for the night, table 11 on the Round app, Holmfirth Tavern, you can buy them a drink. My table is number 9, but I never get one, so don't worry. Just support them, not me. They'll keep filling me up. Right, guys, we better get going for the Holmfirth Tavern quiz. Pens and paper ready. You guys at home. You guys, you've got your answer sheet in front of you. Make sure you got your team names. If you are playing at home, make sure you share your team names with me. Natasha, Dan? Yep, Natasha, Dan. Make sure you put your team name at the top so we know who's going to be the best team in the house. I need to know. So there you go. Right, we're going to start tonight's quiz. Welcome to the Holmfirth Tavern quiz. It's the 11th of August. Let's get cracking. Round 1 is hold the front page. So I've got 10 questions for you based on current affairs. So if you've been watching, listening, or reading the news, you'll be all over this round. Natasha is shaking her head refusively, and Dan is like, I know which one spends his time on. Yeah, he loves his hallucinogenics.
Hallucinogenic.
Yeah, so Dan's got it. Dan, can you be my voice double? That means you have to be here every Tuesday. Right, let's go going. Round 1, question 1. Who recently called for the US presidential election to be postponed? So question 1, who recently called for the US presidential election to be postponed? There you go, question 1. Cheers, everyone. Cheers, guys.
This is an experience.
It's as much an experience for myself as it is for you guys. Honestly, it's brilliant.
And we've practically
We'll try and do the quiz.
You do the quiz. You've got to do it. Oh, well, thank you. It's because we had the restrictions and, I think next week we've got a couple of tables booked in, so we'll be busy next week. Right. Oh, definitely normally, yeah. Right, question 2. Perhaps best known for his role in the IT crowd, who hosted last week's virtual BAFTA Awards? So, question 2, perhaps best known for his role in the IT crowd, who hosted last week's virtual BAFTA Awards? Also, Gary DJ Duncan, that's the name of your team, isn't it? Yeah, the hallucinogenics. Yeah, okay, I get it. Yes, they're still taking the mickey out of it from last week. Right, question 3. England's cricketers recently defeated which team in their first one-day international of the summer? So question 3, England's cricketers recently defeated which team in their first one-day international of the summer? We've got another team name coming in, Christina Aguilera. There you go. There you go. It's a bit of a different one for tonight. Fan Dabby Dozy. Let me know at home what your quiz team names is. Right. Question 4. Figures revealed last week showed that which TV show paid the most to its participants? Was it Love Island or Strictly Come Dancing? So question 4. Figures revealed last week showed that which TV show paid the most to its participants? Is it Love Island or Strictly Come Dancing? So that's an interesting one. We'll find out who the Love Island and Strictly Come Dancing fans are. Are we split on the table between which one you watch?
No, we watched one of them.
Oh, they watched one of them, but they won't admit. So that must be Love Island. Right, question 5. Last week, on the 1st of August, saw the celebration of which day? Oh, if anyone gets this wrong, please leave the quiz. The quiz does not exist. Is it Yorkshire Day or Lancashire Day? So last week, August the 1st, saw the celebration of which day? Yorkshire Day or Lancashire Day? I mean, get this wrong. We ain't friends anymore. We're done. I am giving no clues away, but we are not friends anymore. Question 6. Oh, my word. Right, so YouTuber Rihard Khalaf was the winner of which TV reality show last week? I've never heard of the guy. I don't really do this YouTuber thing. Who does YouTube? Huh? Right, so question 6. YouTuber Riyadh Khalaf was the winner of which TV reality show last week? Apologies, Riyadh, if you're watching, if you've got your name wrong. Probably not. Probably there with your millions of pounds since you've won something. There you go. Famous on YouTube. Famous on the old U to the tube. You look tired tonight, Mr. Bray. Well, thank you for the huge compliment. You know, do you think I look tired? Apparently I look tired. No, they're saying, look, I look refreshed. Fit as a fiddle, I'll have that. I've been called fat 5 times in the last 2 weeks, so that's the best of. I like you two. I'll pay you to come every week. How much beer is it? Right, question 7. Film director Sir Alan Parker sadly died last week. Which of his films featured a teenage cast playing mafia-style gangsters? So question 7. Film director Sir Alan Parker sadly died last week. Which of his films featured a teenage cast playing mafia-style gangsters? I should know this one. Yes, you can. I don't think they heard you. Oh, are you? Oh, wow. That is perfect for you. I even performed it once. There you go.
Well, you can't say that.
I can't say that. I'll tell you after. We'll have that. Everyone can hear me. I'm here. I'll tell you after. We'll speak after. Right. Question 8. The World Snooker Championship started in Sheffield last week. Who is the defending champion? So question 8. The World Snooker Championship started in Sheffield last week. Who is the defending champion? Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 by the way, if you've been watching the news, one of the more senior snooker players came out with a corker of a statement recently. Wow. That was definitely supportive of the future generation of snooker players for sure. I can't really say their name because I don't even know if that's the answer. Right, question 9. Question 9. Donald Trump recently called for which Chinese-based video app to be banned in the USA amid fears it could be used to collect personal information from American users. So question 9, Donald Trump recently called for which Chinese-based video app to be banned in the USA amid fears it could be used to collect personal information from American users. And most likely the rest of the world too. You can read anything that you want to. Oh, all right, I can't sing. It's not a good idea singing that song, is it? It's a very, very catchy song. I don't really dance much either, and it was horrendous dancing at the end of that. Right, question 10, the final question in this round. Question 10. Following lockdowns in Manchester, Lancashire and Yorkshire, the government denied that the restrictions were linked to which Muslim celebration? I don't think I'm too comfortable saying this question. So question 10. Following lockdowns in Manchester, Lancashire and Yorkshire, the government decided that the restrictions were linked to which Muslim celebration? I'm sure it wasn't, guys. It was definitely for our own safety. Definitely was. But there you go. Nature of the question. I'm only the quiz master. I don't write the questions. So there you go. That is your final question in round 1. So there you go. 10 questions were based on current affairs. Right, we're going to swiftly move on now to round 2. So round 2 is 10 more questions, but this time they are based on general knowledge. General knowledge. So there you go. 10 questions based on general knowledge. Let's see who is on the ball tonight. So round 2, question 1. Gorgonzola cheese is from which country? So question 1, Gorgonzola cheese is from which country? Dan, do you know, have you ever seen Stuart Little?
Yeah.
You remind me of the guy out of that, the dad. Oh.
Did you not imagine Stu from The Hangover?
No, I don't like Stu from The
Oh, Stu from The Hangover! Yes! We got Stu from The Hangover in the house!
Thank you.
Yes!
Hugh Laurie.
Yes, Hugh Laurie.
Really?
You've got to look at Hugh Laurie here.
We went out one night out. Oh, these two young lads. It's Stu from The
They were
Hangover.
Oh wow, yes, we've got Stu from The Hangover.
Like, that's it.
But he's got all his teeth intact and no tattoo. Come on, we can definitely get a bit of paint on though. We're all right. Right, question 2. From which country did the duffel coat originate? So question 2, from which country did the duffel coat originate? See, I think there's a clue in the name there, but who am I to say? I'm the thick quizmaster, mate. I don't get out right, mate. Right, question 3. Question 3. Which act won the X Factor in 2017? So question 3, which act won the X Factor in 2017? Wow, that's a throwback. I do send my best wishes to Simon Cowell, who broke his back in 3 different places a couple of days ago, messing about on his brand new electric bike. But if you don't worry, if you love the American shows, he's being replaced by Kelly Clarkson. There's a random silly fact for you. Could have even come up in next week's quiz. Right, question 4. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration? Name the film from which these lines come. So question 4. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration? Name the film from which these lines come. I think this is quite a popular one from like in the quizzical world, and I think we've had this before. Not these exact words, but this film's been featured many times. Depends if you're a regular viewer on the YouTube or you come down to Holmfirth Tavern as to whether you get a head start in that. I can see the steam coming out of Dan's ears there. That's probably one of them questions you're going to kick yourself if you don't. Oh, he's a film buff as well. We've got Dan the film buff.
Oh, you're really dumping me in it.
Question 5. Jeroboam, Jeroboam. Jeroboam. Oh, there you go. A Jeroboam contains the equivalent of how many ordinary bottles of wine? Was that right then? So Jeroboam contains the equivalent of how many ordinary bottles of wine? That's going to draw the alcoholics out between us. Who knows that one? Natasha's face lit up, so she definitely likes to drink. Question 6. ET is the international vehicle registration of which country? So question 6, ET is the international vehicle registration of which country? How well do you know your vehicle registrations? That's becoming a little bit more of a regular catcher outer. Depending on how well you know your vehicle registrations. Question 7. Which country is home to the majority of species of bird of paradise? So question 7. Which country is home to the majority of species of Bird of Paradise? Bam, 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 bam. It's ha ha, Mr. Cartwright, the little guy who had to phone home. I hope you're not here all week with them kind of jokes. Right, question 8. What was the name of Elvis Presley's first film in 1956? So question 8. What was the name of Elvis Presley's first film in 1956? Bum, 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 bum. Right, ladies and gentlemen, for the viewers at home, here we go. In the house tonight, we have Hugh Lauren. Look at him.
I don't think so.
Look at him. Hang a sec, you come up.
No!
Oh,
I love you, Laurie.
oh, there you go. Perfect. Match made in heaven, right there. Right, question 9. Question 9. How many tiles are there in the game of Mahjong? I've never heard of that game. So how many tiles are there in the game of Mahjong? That's Mahjong. If you've ever seen that, if you ever played that game, you're definitely going to be at an advantage because I've never heard of the thing. Never heard it. All right. So, right, and the final question in this round, final question in round 2. Sale of the Century was the name of a game show and also a single by which British band? So question 10. Sale of the Century was the name of a game show and also a single by which British band? And then just in case you haven't seen it as well. We've got Stu from Hangover in the house. We got Stu. Look at this. I'm making you famous, Dan. Look at this. You'll be part of the legacy.
You must see that.
But yeah, so just to let you know, Dan, this stays on YouTube forever. So you'll forever be famous at the Holmfirth Tavern quiz. Please come back. Honestly, please come back. Fantabidose. Oh, that round 2 when they're coming back. Just wait till round 7. Right, that's the end of round 2. We're going to now move on to round 3. If you haven't done the quiz with us here at the Tavern before, this is a good time to listen to how this round works. So round 3 is the double trouble round. So in this round, each question, there is 2 clues, and the answer to the 2 clues combine to give you a bigger answer. In each question, there'll be 2 clues, and they'll each have an answer. You put the answer together, and they'll make a bigger answer. But to help you out, there's going to be a connecting word between them. So you don't put that connecting word twice. You only put it once. You're looking for a minimum of 3 words, and generally speaking, 99% of the time, and I'll emphasize this 99% because as all good teachers will tell you, that nothing happens 100% of the time. It might not always follow in the way of the question, but 99% of the time it does. Now, I can hear the Natasha and Dan going, can we have an example?
Can we have an example?
Oh, I knew you were going to ask that question. So, right, I've got an example for you, see, to help you out, to bed you in. So if I was to say to you, and I have to generally think of these off the top of my head. Right, so if I was to say to you, former Manchester United and Northern Ireland footballer assists the groom at a wedding. So former Northern Ireland and Manchester United footballer.
Oh, yeah.
Assists the groom at a wedding. Yeah. The answer would be.
Do you want the answer?
Yeah, shout it out.
George Best.
George Best.
Man.
Yes, there you go. So the answer would be George Best, best man. But you don't have to put best twice because that's the connecting word. So you would just write George Best man. So there's two answers to each question, and you just have to push them together to make a bigger answer. Comprende?
Yeah.
Brilliant, super. They've got it, nailed it. It's one of those. As you probably listen to a couple, you'll really get into it. So round 3. Hopefully you guys at home got that as well. And I don't know if you've ever heard that example before, apart from 10 billion times, but there you go. Right. So round 3, question 1. Undertones hit about a big-chinned footballer and pundit. I'm really sorry. They had background music of a shed load of ice going into a bucket. So if you guys didn't hear me at home, and these guys will do it again. So undertones hit about a big-chinned footballer and pundit. So if you take the two in silo and then put them together. Oh, you want to repeat it again? Okay, so I'll repeat it again. So undertones hit. Right. Next one will start off a little bit. Winnie the Pews. Who's human friend starts. That's certainly a toddle. I'm not. You can let me know. I can always do it again. Stabilizing connection. I think I'm back. I think the connection is stabilized. I think we're back up and running. So you haven't missed anything. So number 2, again, just for those. So Winnie the Pooh's human friend starts in a 1780s restaurant sitcom. I'm back, guys. Guys, I think I'm back. I should be back. I should be back now. I can see some movement on the TV screen. These guys are picking little bugs out of each other's hair. It's like a scene out of the Jungle Book in here. Oh, just had 1 pint and 3. So, German rampart causes a massive collapse in US stock market. So number 3, German rampart causes a massive collapse in the US stock market. Guys, can you hear me? Can you hear me back on the YouTube? Give us a shout out if you can. Hopefully, it looks like the cable, the internet should have stabilized a little bit. So do let me know if you can. Oh, you can hear us. Fandabidozi. So question 3 again, just in case you did lose us for a second there. German rampart causes a massive collapse in US stock market. Yes, you can hear us. Brilliant. Number 2 again, Winnie the Pooh's human friend starts in a 1780s restaurant sitcom. Right, number 4, question 4. Question 4. Prestigious UK horse race held at Pride Park. So number 4, prestigious UK horse race held at Pride Park. Oh, that's an achievable one. That's an achievable one. If you know your horse racing, that is definitely an achievable answer. That certainly is. That certainly is. David By the way, a reminder in this round, there's no points for half answers. So if you haven't got the full answers, and then you get nil points. We don't give half points in this quiz. No half points. Full points only. So, question 5. Scaffold single covered by band who sang Another Brick in the Wall. So number 5, scaffold single covered by band who sang Another Brick in the Wall. And David does it. We're up and running. We are up and running. And that does it. Question 6. Question 6. Leila Morse's Eastender is a double Olympic champion at 5,000 meters and 10,000 meters. So Leila Morse's Eastender is a double Olympic champion at 5,000 meter and 10,000 meter. I think somebody's getting the hang of this in the house. So somebody's getting the hang of this now. There you go. Hopefully everyone can still hear me at home. Number 4 again. Number 4 again was prestigious UK horse race held at Pride Park. And number 2 again was Winnie the Pooh's Human Friend starts in a 70s, 80s restaurant sitcom. Number 7, question number 7. Milkman Ernie, comedian, stars in this US cop show. So question 7, Milkman Ernie, comedian, stars in this US cop show. That is number 7. That is number 7. Bam, 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 bam. Dan is on a ball with this. Well, I think I'm not saying you're right, but you're definitely getting it. Yeah,
You've got answers.
he's got. Look at this, and to be honest, first time people doing this, they absolutely cringe at this round and give up. So look at this. So Dan's on it. Right, question 8. Question 8. Or question 7 again was Milkman Ernie, comedian, stars in this US cop show. Question 8. Radio 2 DJ starred in Enter the Dragon. So question 8. He's got this. He's got this. Well, he thinks he has. I don't know if he's right or wrong. So question 8. Radio 2 DJ starred in Enter the Dragon. Do you like Enter the Dragon?
No. Radio 2 DJ.